Yes, people, welcome back to Let's Talk Premier League. We're going to be doing a match reaction to obviously Arsenal, Fulham, and United versus Burnley. Obviously, I've got the panel there in the back. They'll be joining me in just a second, but I want to let something off my chest. The breaking news within the last couple of hours, should we say couple of hours? Probably the best way to describe it. Is this Super League. Now, I want to get my opinion out there straight away so that everyone can be 100% abundantly clear on where I stand, right? Because I am absolutely raging. How they are doing this, I do not know. Big up to Chris in the comments. Hi, mate. Hope you're well. I'm well. I'll be even better once I've absolutely obliterated 5 professional Premier League clubs. 5 of them, right? So, the first one, Manchester United, the Glazers. Go fuck yourselves. Arsenal and Kroenke, go fuck yourself. Who else? Liverpool, FSG, go fuck yourselves. Roman Abramovich, Chelsea, you can join them. Go get a 20-inch dildo and shove that up your fucking ass. And then, who else? Tottenham, you're not even a big club, right? Daniel Levy, Tottenham, you're not even a big fucking club. You won a League Cup about, I think, what? When was it? 2008? You're not even a big club. Why the fuck are you going in a Super League? When was the last time you were ever relevant? Fuck off. You ain't a relevant club. Fucking Exeter City are more relevant than you. They have more history as well. I think they've won a few more trophies. You're all a fucking disgrace. The rage I have building up in me is beyond... I'm beyond controllable. I'm absolutely fucking... I'm raging. There's one team, though, that I want to credit. Manchester City and their owners. Big up to yourselves. Big up to yourselves. You are saving English football, right? Your owners are fucking amazing. Not having it. Your owners are amazing. Manchester City, big up to yourselves. Big up to yourselves. I really do mean that. Big up to yourselves. Because at the end of the day, I'm raging. You can see I'm going red. There's a lot of anger inside me. I'm just tweeting it out about the Super League because I'm fuming. Roman, as I said, you can all of these owners, please go get 20-inch dildos and shove it up your ass because I'm done with your shit. We're all done with your shit. Football fans up and down the country are done with your shit. We don't want to hear it anymore. Right? You are destroying English football. You are. You're taking away the money. You think that the Premier League are going to accept this? There's already talks that UEFA are going to chuck every single one of you out of the Champions League next year. I hope your Super League is ready for next year. Because if not, we're going to be represented in Europe by Manchester City, West Ham United, Everton, and whoever else is around that area. Probably fucking, I don't know, Villa. Right? We'll be represented by them. And I hope every one of them has great success in the competition. The rest of you are utter disgrace. I'm fuming. Absolutely fuming. So as I said, go get them 20-inch dildos, go shove them up your ass, and be done with it. Right? Because I'm done. I'm done with hearing your shit. You're a bunch of greedy assholes. That's enough of me. I want you to let that right out my system. I've now told every owner to go and insert a 20-inch dildo up their ass. I hope it hurts. And make it a thick one. Because you don't deserve anything. You don't deserve anything less. You're a bunch of... You're a waste of space. American. Well, let's look at it. United. American. FSG. American. Kroenke. American. Roman Abramovich. Russian. And who's owner of Tottenham? Some nobody, I don't know, Daniel Levy. Just dickheads. You're all just dickheads. I hope this Super League fails. I do. And I hope that the FA and the Premier League and the EFL have some balls. Because when, and I mean when, because this Super League ain't gonna hit off, mate. It ain't gonna hit off. When this fails, I hope every single one of you has to go down to non-league, beyond the conference, beyond conference south and north. I hope you have to start right at the bottom of the pyramid. Hope you have to sell Old Trafford. I hope you have to sell all your memories, your memoirs. I hope you have to sell absolutely everything. Here's what you deserve. It is what you deserve. But that's enough of me. I could carry on all day. Tomorrow, we are replacing the weekly review show with a special debate on this pathetic decision. We will be doing that. I'm going to play the intro now. When we come back, the panel will be here. I've got Matt, I've got Kenny, I've got Sulz. I'll bring the panel on, as I think they got some choice words that they would like to say about their clubs as well. But big up to Man City. I'll play the intro and I'll add them in. Yes, people, welcome back. I'm still fuming. But we're going to try and do this in a calmer way. No, actually, just go fuck yourselves. Just literally go fuck yourselves. We're done with your shit. But I'm obviously joined by Kenny, Matt, Sulz. Sulz, we'll start with you. What do you want to say to Conques, apart from go fuck yourself? I've said that enough times.
This is just a disgrace to football, to the fans. This is worse than anything I've seen in my lifetime of watching football. Now, there's a fraction of fan bases who are like, oh, finally we can start playing against the top European sides. If we deserve to fucking play them, we'll be in the Champions League, you muppets. That's what the Champions League's there to do. But what do? You want to ruin football at a grassroots level for people who have a passion for football, who may not be good enough to get into the top leagues. You want to ruin it for them. Because there's going to be a lot of clubs who are unable to afford to play football anymore. There's going to be a lot of organizations out there who it's going to be destroyed for. The football pyramid, as we know it, will be ruined for time to come. That's what you're doing. Forget about the Premier League for a second. Forget about Champions League for a second. You're ruining football for the fans who have a passion for it. You've basically said, we don't give a shit what the fans want. We care about what we want and what our pockets align. Owners have ruined football. Yeah. And big credit to City. You have to, hey, you know what? I've got no rivalries with them. I don't care if people want to come at me. But big up City, big up PSG, and big up Bayern Munich. Because what they've done is what everyone should have done from the beginning. There shouldn't have been a talk about a Super League. What's the Champions League there for? Please explain to me. Just because it now doesn't suit your agendas and you're not getting the big cuts, why does that matter? You're rich enough anyway. You're still in profits every single year. But no. It's all about money. It's all about the profits we can make. Forget the fans. Forget about the fans who travel all over Europe, to watch these bums play football. Forget about the fact that we went to, minus flipping, 20 degrees to watch them in there because they've let us down. Forget about all of that because the fans don't matter anymore. The pandemic should have made them realize how important fans can be. Nope, it's the opposite. Of course it fucking is. United, no surprise. Arsenal, no surprise. It's not a surprise, right, the clubs who have signed up. It doesn't surprise me because they're all greedy. They're all bastards, right? And they all don't give a shit. They never have and they never will. Yeah. They can do what they want. If this goes through, fuck Arsenal. And I'm telling you, they'll have no fans. United will have no fans. Every single one in the Super League will no longer have true, passionate fans following them. And that's all I'm going to say. They're going to lose every single one.
said, the Kroenkes, the Glazers, FSG, Daniel Levy, Roman Abramovich, go fuck yourselves. My team is in the EFL. Do you know how many teams go out of business because of you wankers already? Because all that money you want to come to you to, I don't know, hire a fucking prostitute. That's where you're destroying football. We saw Bury go out of business because of greed. Do you want to know how much they needed? £10 million. You spend more on fucking players. Roman Abramovich, you spend £250 million on players. Bury needed 10 million. Go fuck yourself. As I said, you're a disgrace. Anyone that wants to be a part of this, any fan that I hear saying this is a great idea, you can go fuck yourselves as well. And you're certainly not welcome on this channel. Any fan that is legitimately saying this is a good idea, don't ever come near my channel again, because you are a prime reason why football's a disgrace.
No,
right now,
this isn't for the fans. If that's the argument, like I think it was Sonny who said, when the hell do the fans get a voice in this? When do they get to vote? I'm not even talking about people who don't go to match. When do members get to vote? People who have put money into their clubs. Like myself, like I buy merchandise every year. I've been to so many matches as well. When do we get a say? Why don't we get a say? I don't understand this. I don't get it. Why is it always up to Kroenkes and the Glazers and these rats, who, firstly, Kroenke, when the fuck have you come to a game? Yeah, for you to make a decision on my club and our club, when have you come to a game, you pussy-o? You're sitting in fucking America with your little toupee, your right fucking hair, and you don't come to games because you're a pussy-o. You can't face the fans. You're a dickhead, and do you know what? I don't know anymore. If this is how football comes to, I'm done with it. I'm never watching football. I've got F1 I can enjoy. I'm going to watch cricket, fam. I don't give a shit. I ain't watching football anymore.
I'll watch.
Getting rebranded.
Now, what I'd want everyone to do is go to your nearest EFL club, because if this happens, they're going to need your support. So for Sulz, go check out one of the ones in Manchester. That's
what I'm going to do. But I'm done with
whether that be Manchester of United or whatever they call themselves, or any of the Rochdales or whoever. Matt, obviously, I don't know where you are, but go support one of your locals as well. Kenny, I don't know where you live, presume in Manchester, do the same. Right? Because my team, our goal, we're going to want support. Every team in the EFL is going to need that support. So go check them out. And if you normally buy shirts or what from your club, don't bother. Don't buy that. Either go buy a City shirt or go buy a small club's t-shirt. So go buy a Rochdale shirt or a Tranmere shirt or a Carlisle shirt. Go check out one of them amazing clubs down the bottom of the pyramid. Go check out an EFL club. Go buy an Argyle shirt. It helps. Every shirt, every bit of merch you buy from one of these clubs massively helps. Some comments here. If European Super League nonsense happens and I'm no longer supporting Liverpool, should be ashamed of themselves, like others who were signed up to this. Greed will prove they don't care about fans. Ender saying money. In fact, if these clubs want to play this garbage money grabbing European Super League, so be it. But trust me on this, you will no longer be called a big club or an elite club from me. I'm FSG out, so after all of this, Liverpool fans should be FSG out. Leicester, Leicester will be up there. Support Leicester in the Champions League. I agree with everything you said now, speaking the truth. Leicester versus Chelsea final, hopefully. Big up my guy Saul, speaking facts. Yes, he is, speaking bare facts. Kroenkes, the Glazers, Florentino, Daniel Levy, Roman Abramovich, FSG, go fuck yourselves. Can't believe we want to be a part of it. Money. Money.
No, Daniel, you should know why you want to be a part of it. Look, it's not the teams who have gone into it. I'm not surprised. It's not surprised me, but it's the fact that thinking about it. I think the more surprising thing is City haven't agreed to it. Big up to City. Yeah. I might even genuinely buy a City shirt at this rate, because big up to yourselves. You lot
Nah, you can hold your head up. You can hold your head high and take the praise. You're doing a great job. Great job. FSG too. As far as I'm concerned, if Liverpool take part, they can go do one. All memories I had supporting them will be gone if this garbage happens. Don't buy merchandise tickets on any associated with the club. Can't believe Roman wants this too. It's money. It's the worst idea ever. Sulz, you're speaking facts. I'm a little bit too angry to speak facts. I'll do that tomorrow. As I say, tomorrow we're not doing a weekly review show. We'll probably talk a little bit, but tomorrow will be a massive, big debate about this. I'm going to assemble a great panel for you for that. I trust me, I'm getting a good panel for that. This needs to be qualmed. Apparently, there's going to be a statement at 10:30 with all of this finalised. If that happens, nice.
No, do you know what the funny thing is, right? So UEFA, we're going to bring out a new format to the Champions League, Europa League, and Europa Conference, and whatever else they were going to do. But they were going to revamp it just to help, with the club's concerns. And then they go and tell them, nah, fuck you. That's the disgraceful thing. UEFA are willing to work with these clubs. That's the thing. That's the funny thing. They want to change it. They want to help these bigger clubs. I don't know why. They don't need it. They're still financially flipping, making money out of their asses, but they're still willing to work with them. And guess what they turn around and do? Nah, fuck yous. I know you want to help us, but nah, fuck yous.
Yeah, big up. And do you know what, UEFA? You'll have everyone's full backing if you kick these cunts out of the Champions League and Europa League next year. Big up to yourselves. And actually, if you want, just take away all their honours from previous seasons. Fuck it. That treble, yeah, take it away. I don't care. I don't support United. I'm fuming, absolutely raging. I support Wolves if Chelsea become part of this. Yep. Velvet we need to take a stand. That is exactly what we will be doing tomorrow. I'm angry and upset the club I love, Liverpool FC, actually want to do this, want to take part in this money-grabbing garbage. If they want to take part, I'm no longer supporting them, which is a pain for me to say. My local town, Carlisle, I support them anyway. Bloody love them to pieces too. Big up Man City. Didn't have a problem with them anyway. Don't big up City. No, I am bigging up City. No, I am. Because Adam, the reason I'm bigging up City is because they're not even thinking of doing this. They understand what this means. They're deciding to stand with us. They're standing with every 72 members of the EFL. They're standing with the other 15 members, 14 members of the Premier League.
Do you know one thing I want to say, right? Even if this doesn't go ahead, I want every single one of those owners out.
Yeah,
that's the mission. That's got
agree.
To be the mission. Regardless, if it doesn't go ahead, that's because they flopped it and they knew the reaction was going to happen. We've got every single one. And you know what, right? Because Saeed is doing this, right? Go follow Saeed, right? And follow his movement because he wanted the Cronkies out and the Glazers out. And he said, let's unite and get these owners out. We've got to make it happen.
What you need to do,
these owners don't care.
What you need to do is when we're allowed back in stadiums, don't fucking go. Don't renew your season tickets. Have empty stadiums for the top 5. Them owners will be gone quite soon after that. They are ruining. They're one of the worst clubs ruining football with their oil money. The Glazers have money. The Cronkies have money. Spurs have money. Roman has money. So
the owners have money.
They have money. They just don't spend it. So that's not City's fault. And do you also know how much City have done to improve in Manchester? Improving their local community. Big up City.
We've also spent more everyone over the past 2 years or so. We've actually.
Oh yeah. No surprise. Lee Gunnar wants the Super League to happen. Absolutely no surprises there.
Well, he can go fuck himself anyway. Velvet Schwan, are West Ham involved? No, they're not. They're one of the ones that are good. I'm not renewing mine. Yeah, do that. Don't do it. I'm going to support West Ham if this happens. I live in East London. Big up to yourself, Elvis Schwan. I'll still support our goal. But Matt, me and Sulz have had our rant. What's your thoughts on this?
Well, the Glazers didn't care about anything about football until now, until money's involved. They never came, like Sulz said, his owners, Cronkies, never went to matches either. The Glazers were the exact same. They leave it all to Ed Woodward. And now they're one of the chairmans in it, aren't they? They're part of the board of it. It's fucking ridiculous because it's not just taken away. Like, yeah, you want to play big teams, but you want to earn the chance to play big teams. as well. So it's stupid, so stupid. Like they're taking away the Manchester derby, they're taking away the Leeds games, taking away loads of stupid stuff. It's ridiculous, and it should never even have been talked about, let alone go through. It is fucking stupid.
Yeah.
And last thing that
Adam's
I'll
saying,
say,
well,
because
Adam's
I
saying
got
both city owners abuse human rights in their countries. Mate, for me, I don't know enough about that, but what they do for the Manchester community, that's cool. They massively help. But also big up to them on a footballing point of view. Look, what they do, I don't probably agree with because I'm dead against anyone abusing human rights. But what they do on a footballing perspective, I agree with. Yes, Sulz.
yeah. So I've got a quote from Gary Neville. Big up Gary Neville because he's actually come out
Yeah.
and absolutely attacked the hell out
He
of the
destroyed
Glazers.
it during the commentary.
He says deduct all the points tomorrow, put them at the bottom of the league, and take the money off them. You have got to stamp on this. It's a criminal act against football fans in this country. Make no mistake about it. And I agree.
I'd relegate them all. If they don't do that, relegate them all to a championship.
Yeah.
You think Bruno
Put all the top
Fernandes
six
is going to be?
put all the top six
Yeah.
teams in the Premier League.
Yeah. Promote the top six. Promote the top five from the championship.
Yeah,
Reinstate
top five.
Sheffield United.
There's
And
genuinely
relegate.
people who want it. I don't get this. I really
That's
don't.
cool. None of them are welcome on this channel. Talking Barca, Sulz
Does anyone
doesn't
want
care.
it? I haven't
He
seen
doesn't
anyone
want it,
want
lol.
yet.
He genuinely doesn't care. Imagine Florentine Perez as chairman of the Super League. The whole league would crash into debt after a year. I hope that happens.
He is the chairman.
Well, that'll be even better then.
Yeah.
Liverpool owners are a disgrace. You have ruined club and football history. Not even championship. Relegate them to League Two. Now relegate them down to grassroots. You have no idea about how much power these clubs have. You have no idea how much power United or Arsenal or Liverpool or Chelsea have. You do realise that their reason we didn't get a £250 million bailout because they didn't want to fund it. EFL clubs were begging for a bailout, and we had to agree to this bigger picture idea where it gave them even more fucking power. So actually, I do have a great idea on how much power these clubs have, because they're the ones that affect the EFL every single year. I'm sick of dealing with the amount of power they have. They're ruining football. Chris saying FSG, get out of my fucking club, you absolute rats and gremlins. Relegate them to the lowest league in England. I hope Barcelona don't participate in the Super League. Well, they want to. They want to take part, obviously. But Kenny, what do you want to say?
First of all, just before I have an absolute rant about bloody Glazers and all of that. First of all, on the thing where you said support one of those local clubs, yeah, do that. Not even just league in the EFL. Support one of those Conference League clubs as well. Like Dover Athletic, for example, they're really struggling right now. I think in terms of finance. Yeah. They've only played 15 games a season. Barnet, so one of those clubs. Support one of those struggling clubs at the bottom. They need support. And then now, I'm going to talk about the Glazers right now. The fact that you take money out of our club, you ruin our club for starters, and you go and ruin football. Do you think they do this for the bloody the American football they own, whatever that? Do you think they do it for that? Do you think they sign up for this and that? No, they wouldn't. They don't care. They're just in this for the money, as you said. The audacity you have to do that, to sign up for something like that is absolutely atrocious, man. I'm so fucking pissed off. And also, Kroenke, FSG, just relegate all of those 5 clubs, every single club that signed up for it, especially clubs Real Madrid, Liverpool are hard backers of it. We're probably hard backers of it. Relegate all of us to the lowest of the low. Relegate us to where bloody lower than #United are, because we deserve it. Us, Real Madrid, Liverpool, Chelsea, Barcelona, all of those clubs deserve it. And big up to City, Bayern, PSG for not doing it. PSG and City, they have really, really rich owners. And because of this, they've shown they actually care. They care about football. They care about their club. No, none of our owners care. All they're just in it for greed. Tell me one time that Glazers have been to a game and they've actually
No.
shown any form of like emotion. It bloody
Look at-
pisses me off, man.
They've gone to a couple of games. I don't think they know how to show emotion.
They don't
Apart
even
from
know
when
the
they get
offside
massive.
is. They don't even know the offside
Yeah.
is.
Mate.
Uh,
At least you're a couple of games, bruv. This man didn't even turn up for a Europa League final, FA Cup final. This guy doesn't give a. Anyway, shit. I'll talk properly and fact share without emotions tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll same here. We're going to move on. As I say, tomorrow we're replacing the weekly review show with a special debate about this. I'm going to get some Chelsea boys. I'm going to round up some United lads, and we're going to have a proper chat about this. And we're going to make a stand. Where we may be a small channel, but we're going to make some fucking noise. I can assure you of that. There will be clips posted on everything. We may be a small channel, but we're going to make some big fucking noise. You can sure as hell bet your ass on that. And I hope other YouTubers, I hope you also take a stand. I hope you make some noise. Yeah, Mark Goldbridge, that includes you, AFTV, The Terrace. I want all of you to make some noise. Do a debate about this. Make some passionate noise about this. Make sure people are aware of what's going on. We need to, especially during COVID, we need to make our voices heard, and we can only do that virtually. So make some noise. Have a show about this. Dedicate a show about this. If you want, I'll come on and I'll give some shit to these clubs. I'm an Argyle fan. I support a lower league club. Right? You can sure as hell bet that I'll have some stuff to say about this. So make some noise. All of you big YouTubers, any YouTuber, in fact, make some noise. Do a show about this. Speak some facts. Unleash your anger. Unleash your fury. And let's get this shit shut down. Because if you don't, football's dead. Football is dead. It's already dying now. It's already on a fucking life support. It will die. Football, as we know it, will be dead. Now, on to match reactions. We'll start with United. Greenwood brace. Cavani goal. I think it was Cavani. 3-1 win. Sort of did it a bit in style. Greenwood's got a couple of goals. So Rush, you can't use that stat on me anymore. He has more goals than who is it? Zuma, I think. Not Zuma. Is it Zuma?
Was Zuma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zuma. So yeah, Russ, put that stat in your back pocket. Don't ever want to see that one again. Yeah. Matt, your team's 1-3-1. You're 8 points behind City. Yeah. What's your thoughts?
It was good, but I'd give man of the match to Gary Neville for what he said about the Super League, to be fair. I don't really have a man of the match for the team.
And the fact that they've done this in the middle of the season, the
And a
middle of a pandemic, they're doing it in the middle of a pandemic. They're like, we want to make some more money for ourselves. You cunts, go fuck yourselves.
Yeah, but on the performance, it was good. I get it, but it's not really the point today, to be fair.
Yeah,
Not
no,
really.
I totally agree. We will try and react to the games. As I say, tomorrow we'll have a proper show about this, where I unleash even more anger. It's okay. I can unleash more anger. I have it within my soul to unleash as much anger as humanly possible on these assholes. Talking Barca, Laporta said yes.
Oh, I know he did. I know he did.
Sulz, Laporta said yes to the Super League for fuck's sake. Yeah, it is what it is. Look, I will make as much noise, and everyone who knows me knows I'll make some noise. I literally could do an entire show by myself just ranting. I would just rant. You'll see me drinking beer, getting Larry, and having a rant. That much I can assure you. Kenny, your team's 1-3-1. You've beaten Burnley. It was a little bit tricky, but you got the goals in the end. What's your thoughts on the game?
Greenwood is on amazing form, and he is turning into an amazing player. And next season, I think, will be his season to absolutely shine. Barney goal. That was the definition of just simple passes, which we don't do that often. We normally overcomplicate things. We overcomplicate the pass, especially Bruno. I remember one moment he was like he had a simple pass. I think it was Pogba or Fred or someone like that. But then he tried to pass it over to Rashford, who was all the way in their box basically, and just overcomplicating it. But yeah, good win, but it is overshadowed by what we've seen today. So it is a good win. I'm happy for him.
I'd usually buzzing about a win against Burnley because they are a hard team to beat at Old Trafford, but I really don't care. I don't really care today.
Yeah.
I didn't celebrate one goal. I usually fucking.
No, I was obviously preparing thumbnails. The thumbnail tomorrow. You wait till I create that piece of shit. There's gonna be dildos and everything. In fact, there might just be massive X's. I'm so angry. But obviously Mason Greenwood with the brace, Matt. Mason Greenwood, he started to really excel, hasn't he? He started to really end the season on a high, really.
Yeah, and they were goals from difficult angles, to be fair, so it does prove how good he is at finishing. But yeah, hopefully he can do it again next time, have a better season than he has a season next season, if we're even in the Premier League next season.
Yeah, there is that. Oh, by the way, Greenwood, if you do get relegated down to the bottom tier of English football, Argyle is a lovely place to be. We'll show you a lot of love. You get wear a lovely green shirt. We'll give you a love. I'll do a whip round for your wages. It's not a problem. Argyle's a lovely place to live. But yeah, we're only going to briefly do a match reaction because as a lot of people have said, this has been overshadowed by a pile of bullshit landed on our doors. Sulz, your team. You've had a really bad day today, haven't you? You've had the Super League, and then obviously big up to Sulz for supporting us on the Formula One. But I could sense your frustration. It's not Arteta's fault, is it?
Do you know what it is, right? Like, for me, and I've said this all along, if you're creating chances and you're not putting them away, how on earth do you win games? Please explain. Can someone with a brain cell please explain to me, if you're not scoring goals, how do you win a game? Like, if someone can answer that, I'll become Arteta out. But the fact of the matter is, second half, in about 30 minutes, we created 11 chances, scored 0. First half, we created about 8 chances, scored 0. 2 open goals in the whole game. We didn't score. Yeah, what do you want the manager to do? I'm sorry, but sometimes you have to look at the problem for what it is. You know, you could talk about selection. Niall, you know better than me. Didn't the fan base want Martinelli to play? Yes. Didn't they want Lacazette to play? Yes. They want Saka to play? Yes. So what's your fucking problem? The minute he goes and puts them out and they don't perform, oh no, Arteta, it's your fault. Not the fact that you've been crying all season to see Martinelli play. This is my problem, man. There are too many flip-flops. They always have an excuse here. You know, I've said this and I'll say it again. It's a checkbook. Oh, and I showed you a tweet that happened. When I questioned the fan and I said to him, if the team can't finish, what does a manager do? Forget Arteta, what does a manager do about it? And guess what? He started cussing me. Because they are brain-dead idiots who in this fan base. Because I want to look at the problem. Yes, you can have the manager out. Yeah, go ahead. But I don't talk about that because there's problems at this club. Look on the pitch, look at the problems, and then identify how you can fix them. The problems I've identified are not fixed by a manager. They're fixed by increasing the quality of this club. That's how we fix it. The same with United. There's problems at United. How do you fix them? Not by getting Ole out and bringing a new manager in. Yes, okay, maybe that new manager with experience or whatever, maybe they could do a percentage better. But until you don't get the right players in, you're never going to do better. That's just a fact of football. If you're not scoring goals, you ain't winning games. And guess what? You ain't going to go up the league table. It's simple as that. In this game, we created about 20 plus chances. We scored 1 in the final minute against Fulham. I'm not disrespecting them, but to have about 20 plus chances and to put 1 away, to then flip it on the manager. Do you know why they don't want to do it? Because they can't go back on what they said about Martinelli, about Saka, about Lacazette, about Smith Rowe. I'm not saying cuss these players, but you wanted these players to play, and when they've done it, they haven't been able to score. That's the problem. And that's the way I've looked at this game. Because, yeah, you could talk about selections, but guess what? We scored, we conceded 1 goal, not 10. So you can't complain about how Gabriel and Holding being centre-backs. Then when we look at chances, then people are looking at the midfield, but the chances were there to win the game, like they have been all season. Yeah, blame the manager, because we're not moving forward. Now, obviously, with the Super Cup, I don't really care about, yeah. I don't care anymore, man. It's just an annoying place for football at the minute. Super League, fucking no one gives a shit about the fans. We're stressed out. I don't care, bruv. If this is how they want to move, cool. We're a mid-table club, and I'm accepting it.
Yeah, no, look, this ain't gonna be a long match reaction. Everyone's just fucking fuming, just pure fuming. But yeah, what we'll do is tomorrow we'll have a proper debate. Look, well done, United. You got 3 points, but you've overshadowed the day by being a bunch of complete cunts. So congratulations. Arsenal, well, you're always shit, but you've overshadowed the day by being scum. Spurs, you're not even a big club anymore. You're not even a big club. Like, you're not even a big club. You're tiny. Harry Kane don't want to be there, mate. Son is shit without Kane. You have a manager who's a terrorist. Your players are shit. Like,
can I just say, Barca Media, can you tag me in that tweet? Because I don't know which one you're talking about.
Yeah, big up to Barca Media about Hugh Wizzy's comments. Arteta is a media manager, in my opinion, can't be benching Pepe. Well, he's got to rotate. He's got to rotate.
He did say, but the chances were there.
Greenwood's finally caught up with Kazuma on the goal scoring charts. No, you must be gassed. I'm happy for Greenwood, of course, but I think there's been bigger issues today that have happened that have overshadowed English football, and I need to get my head straight for that because I'm so angry. I could just cuss every single one of them. Like, I've already told all 5 of their owners to go get 20-inch dildos and to shove it up their ass and make sure they're thick ones. That's about as much comprehension as I can give you today. But yeah, JP Morgan are financing the 4.6 billion deal.
I'm not surprised.
Congratulations to America. You're a bunch of cunts. Actually, I'm going to be even more brutal. The whole of America, maybe not the people, just you're as bad as China. You are as bad as China. The European Super League is an awful, awful plan. I don't know a single fan that wants this to happen. Apparently, there are fans out there.
Oh, no, Russ, there are. Well, yeah,
they're not fans, though. They're not fans. I wouldn't call them fans. Maybe just scum or shit on the bottom of my shoe.
You know the fans with a brain cell don't want this. And do you know what excuse they're coming out with? Oh, when Sky Sports took over the Premier League, that's when football died. Well, yeah, but there was still money within the leagues. There's still a structure there. That's
Sky Sports have allowed fans to be closer to the game. That exactly. No problem with that. It's the owners. This ain't Sky Sports.
They haven't ruined the structure of football. They haven't taken money. Of course they have. All right, yes. There's the upper teams or the bigger teams are making a little bit more from TV rights and all of this. But the money is still there for football. If it wasn't for the likes of Sky Sports, TV revenue, TV rights, etc., wouldn't be there. And when it comes to us paying subscription fees, fair enough, you can have your debate about how expensive it is or how cheap it is or whatever. That's subjective. That's a different matter altogether. But if those TV fees weren't there, even the lower leagues would struggle because they wouldn't have any TV revenue. Argyle gets broadcasted.
Do you know what the big thing is? Sky have made the game what it is today. We love how inventive football is now. Maybe not so much VAR, but I love how good the pitches look. I love the quality of football I get to watch. It's not Sky's fault. It's not BT's fault. It's purely There's 2 of Kenny. Don't know why that is. Fuck it. We'll be going anyway now. But yeah, it's not their fault. Daniel saying no to European Super League. Yep. The audacity of Sky Sports talking about greed.
Oh yeah, I've seen that tweet. Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, it's not the greatest, but it is what it is. You've seen the tweets. Nice. Yeah, we're gonna leave it there. I'm not sure what's going on with Kenny. I'll just take that one out. Kenny, can you hear me, bro?
I don't know if he's still there or not.
Fuck knows. Chest up now. Don't let it get you down. Upgrade Sport won't fall this easy. Nah, but I will make noise. I will be absolutely raging. I can sure as hell bet your ass that I'll be raging. I'll just add this one in. The United Stand are having a debate right now about the Super League. Big up to them. Big up to Goldbridge. Big up to United Stand. Credit to you. Right, Kenny, we're going to end it now, so stop fucking around. Yeah.
Going on with my bloody iPad. One account staying on for some reason. I don't know what's going on.
All right. Yeah, we're ending it in a moment anyway. But yeah, look, I'm not letting it get me down. We'll have obviously a huge debate tomorrow about this. We'll make some fat ass noise instead of our weekly review show. I'll see what fans I can find. Big up to everyone that's been in the chat today. So is Stephen Howson. I don't even know who he is, but big up to himself for doing that. Yeah, you have every right to be made. Big up yourself. Yeah, we'll be making noise. Lots and lots of noise because that's all we can do virtually, and I implore everyone to make a video about this, to make a dedicated stream, get this all over the socials. Let's make them hear this fury, right? That's the only way they act, is if we make them act, and we sure as hell will bet your ass that here on Let's Talk Premier League we'll be making a stand against this tomorrow. We'll be back at 9 p.m. for the Checkered Flag show. He's from Stratford Paddock.
Yeah, I know who he is. Yeah, no, Stevens is a calm guy, but
big up to himself for doing that. We'll be back at 9 p.m. with a Checkered Flag show. Max Verstappen won. Lando Norris on the podium. We'll be talking about all of that. I'll be joined by Sulz. I'll be joined by Chris and Shao as it'll be about 30 minutes, maybe a bit more. Just giving our thoughts on the race weekend. A very entertaining race for our first ever watch along. So make sure you tune in at 9 p.m. Get your questions in. We'll be voting for our driver of the day as well. I think I know who everyone's going to be giving it to, but we'll see about that at 9. Big thanks to everyone that's been watching. You can find me at Niall_PAFC. Go check out our YouTube's Twitter at Let's Talk EPL and our Instagram at Let's Talk EPL _. Sulz, where can they find you, mate?
I don't know anymore. Yeah, you can find me at Gunnar Sulz at Let's Debate Footy. Like Niall said, yeah, I'm gonna be making a video about this stupidity of a Super League. I think I made a video about it before, but I'll do it again, man. Yeah, the football's ruined. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, can't disagree with that. Kenny, where can they find you?
Well, before I say that, UEFA preparing a €60 billion lawsuit against Real Madrid, which I hope happens. But you can find me at Pogba's class for now. But if this shit happens, I'm changing the bloody club I support, and I'm not just gonna go to the big club. I'm gonna help one of the struggling clubs down at the bottom. But you can also find me at Kenny TV, where I probably will make a video trying to make noise on the European Super League, because it's an utter disgrace to football, and I am fucking pissed off with my club and with every club that signed up. Not even just Premier League club, every single club that signed up for ruining football for Liga and Bundesliga, Eredivisie, Serie A, all those fans are ruining football for them. But find me at Pogba's class for now, and then at Kenny TV on YouTube.
100%. Matt, you just joined us right at the end, but where can they find you, mate?
Sorry, my electric went out. I'm just MSC6921 on Twitter.
Yeah, obviously, we'll be doing a big debate about this tomorrow. I'll assemble a great panel for that. Make some noise, show some anger. But until then, thank you for watching. We'll be back at 9 p.m. for the Checkered Flag show. Won't be long, I can assure you. It's been a long day for me and for Sulz and for Charles, and I'm sure for a lot of people. And this news just tops off that day. Big thanks to everyone that's been watching. We'll see you at 9 p.m. As said, weekly review shows being replaced with a new a special show tomorrow, debating all of this. I'll see what panel I can assemble, and we'll see you tomorrow. But big up to everyone that's been watching. Go check out, all links are in the description. Check us out, 9 p.m.